It is 2:30 a.m. local time. We are about to head to the Bengaluru Airport and make our way to Thailand. Welcome to the stunning Terminal 2 of Bengaluru Airport. I cannot believe how cool this airport is. It is easily the coolest airport I've ever been in my entire life. This is such a weird sensation right now because we're so tired. It's almost 4 in the morning. We haven't really slept at all. But somehow we're just powering through, and I think that the fact that this is such a cool airport definitely helps. We had no idea that this airport was so awesome. I mean, we literally booked these flights to Thailand from Bangalore because it was the cheapest on Indigo, which really has been a lifesaver for us. Great airline. But we had no idea what we were walking into here. No idea at all. Our plan has worked basically without a hiccup so far, being able to stave off one night of hotel expenses by just taking a super early flight. And it was also the cheapest flight available. The one thing we didn't realize is that we do have to book a ticket leaving Thailand before we get there. We just want to make sure that we're not going to be overrunning our 30 days of visa-free travel. So we're going to have to figure out where we're going after Thailand, which we don't exactly know. I feel like you hear so much about the Singapore airport and how it's like the coolest airport in the world. But Bengaluru, I have never seen anything like this. And I didn't even know they had it. I think that's the real kicker, is that we were not walking in here expecting to see this. I'm really excited to see Singapore now. Whoops. Spoiler. Back through the Galaxy portal on our way to Starbucks, where we're going to be spending money we didn't think we had to spend. We've been using the Capital One Venture X card this year, and it's been such a lifesaver because every airport we've been to, we've been able to use the lounge. And this is the first one we haven't been able to use, and I guess it's just because they're not up and running yet with the international arrivals or departures. I don't really understand it, but yeah, it was only for domestic. That's really sad because it looked really cool, like everything else in this airport. But yeah, we'll see what we can do over here. 10 out of 10 experience here at the Bengaluru Airport. So amazing, all of these beautiful garden areas. We are on our way to Thailand. We're about to board our flight, and we're still going strong despite getting essentially no sleep. It's about 5:30 in the morning and we pulled an all-nighter. We can still do it. Even at this ripe old age of 28, we can still pull an all-nighter. I'm really wondering if coffee was a good idea because I'm gonna want to get some sleep on this flight if possible. It's a longer flight, so hopefully that's where we get our rest. And we will check in when we get to Thailand. I'm so excited. Another place we've wanted to visit for a long time. Official farewell to India. Said it in our last video, but we had so much fun in this country. Absolutely blew us away. And we're gonna miss it. We are definitely feeling, as we're about to board this flight, just a little bit of sadness because this was so much fun. Today, I'm gonna show you a little bit around our accommodation. We're staying at a serviced apartment, so I think some people live here, but I think a lot of what it is people coming into Thailand just for a few weeks or a few months for work. It's like a fully furnished apartment complex, and they have like a staff and everything like that. So it's kind of like a hybrid between a hotel and an apartment. As you can see behind me, this is kind of just our living space. It's very, very basic, but it's everything we need. And honestly, pretty spacious. It's definitely all the space that we've needed so far. Obviously got the couch over here. Nice little table that has been like our workspace slash dining table. And then a small little kitchen. We haven't been doing too much cooking, but we've used the stove just a little bit. We have that, we have laundry over here. Definitely nice to have a washing machine. Okay, I'm gonna show you around the facilities downstairs, but before I do that, I'm gonna take you out to the balcony because we have a pretty awesome view out here. I honestly think I'll need to put my sunglasses on just to go out on the balcony. This is kind of like our downtime in the middle of the day between like 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. when it's just way too hot outside. We usually like to go out at night and then go out in the morning. So this is our balcony. You can see the pool down there. We're gonna be checking that out in a little bit. And then the view this way. It's really cool seeing all those buildings over there. That's the Sukhimvit district here in Bangkok. So there's a couple rooftop bars, and I'll shoot that on my phone real quick so you can see the zoom. But yeah, it's been super nice to have a balcony. So even though we do have like this building just right in front of us, looking this way and then looking that way, it actually is a pretty nice view. And it is always nice to just come out and get a little bit of the fresh air. We love having balconies. Whenever we see that as part of the accommodation, that's definitely a selling point for us. There's been two really, really nice, oh my God, that bird is so annoying. We sometimes hear that bird like right around this time. Oh my God, that bird. We're gonna go back inside. But yeah, it's been really nice to be walking distance to a lot of those rooftop bars, and just that whole area, that district over there, really cool restaurants, great street food. There's a mall over there. There's just a lot to do in this area. We haven't really had to venture too much outside of it, although we have for video purposes. But as far as like just our day-to-day stuff, everything we need is right here, and that has been super nice. Okay, I'm gonna take you down to the pool. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna grab a towel, just in case I might get in. Yeah, everything is like super modern, really, really comfortable place. Tierra Residences is what it's called. And what's really cool about these hallways is that right when you get to like where the lobby area is, there's like an open concept thing that goes all the way down to where the lobby is. And it's been really cool just kind of being able to look down. So that's what it looks like right here. It's got like these hanging lamps. So you can see the hanging lamps go all the way up. It almost kind of makes you dizzy. And then all the way down. This is just the little window right by the elevator. And I love this now that the sun's kind of hitting it perfectly. It is always just such a beautiful view out of this window. Look at that. And obviously a great view of a pool down there too. Just an awesome, awesome accommodation. This definitely has been one of the nicer places we've stayed this year, and it really reminds us of the place we lived in Chicago, because it's just, I don't know, it's perfectly modern, almost kind of like a luxury apartment. But here in Thailand, it's honestly not that expensive to stay at a place like this. That's what's so great about this region of the world. Everything's super nice, but it just doesn't cost anywhere near the nice places like in the US. And the reason that Sydney and I were able to live in a place like this in Chicago is because we got a COVID rate. It was basically right when the pandemic was going down. They could not fill those apartments. So we were able to just get a place that was way out of our price range normally. So we got, I think it was 2 free months of rent added into the lease. And then on top of that, we got a $1,200 discount. So all of that put together, I mean, it was so much cheaper than the listing price, and we hopped on that. And still to this day, so glad we did, because our view, actually here's a picture of our view at our old place. It was so amazing. All right, there are some people in the pool, but I suppose I could go anyway. So there's like this common workspace area. It's super nice. Just trying to be quiet in case people are working. But yeah, just super cool. And the pool is just right over this way. And then something we might do later, depending on the time, but they have a massage right here. So there's like Thai massage. And I think it's 350 baht per hour. So that may be something we decide to do. We'll see. Okay, here's the pool area. This is like the other direction. The pool goes all the way around. Yeah, it just looks so nice. Okay, so there are some people in the pool, and I don't have the water guard on the GoPro, but I'll just hop in anyway, why not? Just look at this pool area. I'm just so amazed at like the trees and all of the stuff around it. And then there's our apartment up in the corner that way. Ooh, nice and brisk. So although normally a pool would definitely not be on our list of necessities, the time that we've been here, it has been so hot. And still right now, I think it's like 93 degrees. So it dropped a little bit, but it was like 95, 96 today. That's good. The nice part about all the trees is that it actually is pretty shaded. This has got to be like one of the nicest pools I've ever swam in. I mean, it feels like we're in the backyard of like an NFL player's mansion. Just all of the vegetation, the greenery. It's a beautiful, beautiful pool, and we've definitely been taking advantage of it. It's been necessary. I know it may sound crazy, but it's been necessary to have a pool. The other thing I like about this pool too is there's a lot of places to just like sit. And I feel like, I mean, everyone's pool preferences are different, but I feel like that's almost more important to me than being able to like dive or having like a slide or a diving board. Like just being able to sit and chill and enjoy the water. Just like a lot of ledges that you can do that. We usually take a swim sometime in the middle of the day. And then we also usually come down here at night. It's so cool when it's lit up at night too. That's been like just an awesome part of this. Having like the lights, and they kind of light up the trees too, and it's beautiful at night. Whew, I could live here. I think I could live here at this property. And it's never been too crowded. That's another nice thing. There's a couple people in here right now. It's just so big that there's enough room for everyone. And as much as I've loved the modern apartment and all of the amenities, and it's really cool that they have that workspace and everything, I just can't gush enough about the pool. That is definitely the main attraction. They also have all of these like little work tables over there, and you can actually, you're not allowed to eat inside at that workspace I showed you, but you are allowed to eat outside. So you can take like a takeaway from one of the local places, bring it out here and enjoy it, or you can also work out here. It's a really, really nice, peaceful place to work. So yeah, I just think a lot of people are here for either like work or just like an extended vacation where they can still work remote. Kind of what it seems like to me, but we definitely have this bookmarked. I mean, anytime we're back here, I can't imagine, for the value especially too, can't imagine it being much better. entirely sure what this area, like why this is separate, but it's just like a little bit of a shallower area with some ledges for sitting too. At first I thought it might have been a hot tub, but it's all kind of connected to the pool. Yeah, just look at all the ledges. All the places you can sit and enjoy. As I'm drying off, I might as well just show you the workspace over on the other side. It's really cool too because this other side of the pool, it's all of this like wood panel and it just looks super nice. See all the workspaces right there behind me. There's not a way to get back over there from that angle, so I'm just gonna go this way to get to the elevator. One last look. It's turned into more of a pool tour than an apartment tour, but like I said, the pool's kind of the main event anyway. Here's the massage. So foot massage 300, Thai whole body 350. That honestly makes me kind of nervous because I'm not like a massage person. I've never really had one before. So when it sounds like the whole body, like I don't know how intense that may be, but it does sound pretty nice. One more look from above, shall we? Okay, before we sign off, I'll just give you a quick tour of the bedroom. Now there are a lot of clothes out hanging because we don't have a hanging rack. That's been something that, for some reason, we don't have a drying rack in this one. So even like all my shirts right now are hanging. That's kind of been a weird one, but here's the bathroom. Super nice, super modern. Really, really nice shower. This has been just awesome. And just so much better than the other one we had because although it's always nice to have a tub, like I'm not really a bath person to begin with, so it just makes it hard to get in and then hard to get out. It gets really slippery. So that was a little bit of a nuisance, honestly, but that's essentially the place, guys. That's about it. I think Sydney and I, it is our anniversary today, so I think we're gonna go get our Thai massage on. And we will see you on the other side. Tonight we're going out to a rooftop bar. Gonna enjoy the beautiful Bangkok scenery. And then we'll probably be getting some good Thai food.